So this is so exciting because today on EcoFriendly Friday, the expert edition, we're joined by Anita Van Dyke, who is a rocket scientist. A rocket scientist. You are on your way to becoming a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're also a best-selling and award-winning author. You have your book, A Zero Waste Life, a 30-day guide, which is so important right now. You're working on a new book. Everyone should follow you on Instagram, rocket_science. Anita, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so honored and inspired to be talking to you right now.
Oh, no, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you for having me.
So you are an absolute boss. You have a website where people can learn everything zero waste life. I just want to read a quote that is on your website. Okay, let me get it up here. It says, "Plastic is Mother Nature's non-renewable resource. Time is ours. Let's not waste either one." What does that mean to you?
So most people don't know, but plastic is actually made out of petroleum, which is fossil fuels, which is a non-renewable resource. So most people think that by recycling plastic, they're actually doing good. And that's one kind of solution to the whole problem. But in fact, plastic is downcycled. So that means instead of going to the same quality of plastic, it's actually recycled to poorer forms of plastic until it can't be recycled anymore and it sits in landfill, leaching into our soil, causing problems, and also ending up in our waterways, which is where it's the biggest issue. So for me, a zero waste life is about having this plastic-free diet, but more so it's about looking at all our resources, not just plastic. So that's time, money, relationships, and things like that, and understanding holistically how we can reduce not any of those areas.
Right. So when somebody asks you, why should I be cutting back on waste? Why is zero waste even a thing? What do you tell them?
I can say, honestly, literally, a zero waste diet is that. It's about removing plastic from your insides. So most of us don't know this, but the plastic that we put in landfill or goes into our oceans, they form little microbeads or microplastics, which then the fish and the algae consume. And who consumes the fish and the algae? We do. We're at the top of the food chain. So it literally goes into our diet. And there's all these studies going out there that, plastic is not good for us, much like it's not good for our fish. So we need to get it out of our oceans and actually saving it for things that actually need plastic rather than just a silly use plastic, which is using a plastic bag for the 2 bananas which are taken to the car.
Right. Oh, absolutely. So when you leave the house then, what do you always have in your bag or your car to help you avoid grabbing plastic?
Yeah, so that's a really good tip. My first tip for anyone beginning on this journey is to have a zero waste kit. And a zero waste kit should consist of 4 basic items. And these are the items that you most commonly find in beachside cleanups. So firstly, that's a plastic bag, which can be replaced with a cotton reusable bag. Another item that's found is a disposable coffee cup. So replace that with a reusable coffee cup. Another thing that's found is also plastic drink bottles, and you can easily replace that with a glass or stainless steel bottle. It tastes better, it looks better, reuse it. And finally, it's exactly, you've got one there. And finally, a plastic straw. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to use a thing called my mouth instead of a straw. It's something most of us have. It's very handy, and most of us don't need a straw. But if you find that you need one because, you have young children or some people who have disabilities, use a stainless steel straw. It's about choosing these reusable options rather than a single-use option.
Amazing. And your website has all of this listed on it, which we will, of course, include in the description of this video. And it has so many resources on there. You can find, I saw a DIY zero waste energy drink. There are DIY zero waste cookie jars. There are a soap dish, which is so simple and genius. But today you're joining me because we're going to get into making some cleaning products, which I feel like is so important right now because with this pandemic, we are all trying to keep as tidy as possible. So I'm going to you are the expert. I'm going to let you take it away. We're doing some zero waste DIY cleaning products.
Yeah, so I clean my home with 3 simple ingredients, and you'll see them first. So my first product is my DIY general use cleaner. So this is a cleaner that you can use on your kitchen or in your bathroom or any kind of surface. And it's a traditional recipe that your grandmother would have used. So what I like to do, and I'll show you here, is to get this also lowers your food waste as well. So you can get, once you finish your citrus, so whether it be a lemon or an orange or a mandarin, you put it in a jar of vinegar like so, and you soak it for 2 to 3 days. And then this becomes a really simple DIY cleaner. You put that in a ratio of 50 to 50 water in a little spray bottle like so, and spray away. It's as simple as that.
My
Yep, so
mind
that's
is so blown.
so simple, and you're preventing food waste. Scraps that you would have composted or, God forbid, sent to landfill, you can actually make into a really simple DIY cleaning product, and it actually works. Another thing I like to use is if you have grout in bathroom tiles or you have a particularly, tough stain, I like to use bicarb soda. So I make a paste out of bicarb soda and also coconut oil or just simply water, and I just scrub away. It acts as a really good, chemical and also mechanical kind of cleaner for most of your household needs. And you can get that in cardboard containers, or you can get it from your local bulk store very easily. It's commonly used for a lot of cleaning products. If you look at the back of the recipes for a lot of your beauty and cleaning products, you'll find this as a main ingredient, and you can buy it directly from the bulk store, or you'll find it in your cleaning aisle in your local supermarket, usually in a cardboard box.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and it's cheap. As in Australia, we call it cheap as chips. It's so cheap. So less than $2 a box, and you can have it for ages.
Cheapest chips. I love that.
Yeah, cheap as chips. And the final product I like to recommend is Castile soap. So this is a little bottle that I refill at the bulk store. But if your local bulk store doesn't have it, what you can do is to get a Castile soap bar, and then grate the bar and then put it in just a pot of boiling water, and it melts down and it goes into a liquid form like this. And the great thing about Castile soap is that it's natural, it's biodegradable, it's non-toxic, but it has a myriad of uses. So you can make dishwashing liquid out of it. You can make laundry detergent out of it. You can make shampoo with it. You can wash your dog with it because it's so gentle and it has so many uses. This is one of my favorite products.
What more do you need?
Exactly. And that's the conclusion. Those 3 products, you have a general DIY cleaner, a general all-purpose cleaner. You have your bicarb soda for any heavy stains. And then you have your Castile soap, which actually is bacterial as well. So really important in COVID times. So simple, those 3 things, and there you go.
I am envious of what your cleaning shelf must look like, because
Well,
I know when I first moved in with my partner and we combined our cleaning products, I was like, there's no way we need all of this. There's just no way. So this is very eye-opening.
Yeah, and I think most people get into this marketing trap where we're told that we need a bathroom cleaner and then a kitchen cleaner and then a floor cleaner. But really, if you look at the ingredients of all those cleaners, the fundamental ingredient is just soap and usually some sort of, vinegar or, some sort of basic component like bicarb soda. So it's a really simple solution just to have your own and make it yourself.
Oh my gosh, I am excited to try and make soap right now. Before I let you go, I know you are working on a new book. You have a new book coming out in November. Are you allowed to share any information about it?
Yes, well, hopefully I can share a bit more soon, but I'll give you a bit of a teaser. It's going to be revolving around families. So eco-friendly families, sustainable living families. And it's sort of a nice addition to my first book, A Zero Waste Life, because now I'm a mother as well. And as you can imagine, the waste that accumulates when you have a child is exponential. So it's about tackling that.
Oh, that's so exciting and so helpful. Thank you for doing all of this. Seriously, like I said, your website and your Instagram page are amazing resources. They're going to be posted in the caption, but rocket_science. Thank you. I am so grateful that you took some time to chat with me.
No, thank you. And most importantly, the planet thanks you.